What's up, guys? So today is December 31st. It's the last day of 2022. All of the books that were scheduled to come out this year have come out, and so I'm ready to talk about which books were my favorite this year. So what I'm going to do is across 5 different videos, I'm going to talk about, I've got a couple runners up, and then my favorite book from Marvel, DC, Image, and then I'm going to do all the other indies together. And then in a 5th video, I'm going to talk about my favorite, absolute favorite across everything that's come out this year. So in this video, I want to go ahead and talk about my favorite books from all the other indie publishers. So not Marvel, not DC, not Image, but everybody else. And I've got 2 runners up for this category. The first, I guess the second runner up, I suppose is how we're doing this, is A Calculated Man from Aftershock. So I think there's only maybe 4 or 5 issues of this out right now, but I just thought this book was really fun. It's about this guy. His name is Jack Beans is his name. He's an accountant for the mob, but they turn on him. It's been a while since I've read this, so they turn on him, so he tries to take them out before he takes them out. The thing about this is this guy is a super mathematical genius, and he uses that genius to, again, take out the mob before they can get to him. And I like the way he's written too, because he's not a super big, strong, tough guy, but he's also not very meek. He just uses his genius to create all these intricate plans to take out the mob, and just the way it's written is really interesting. The art is really good. I highly recommend this book. My first runner-up in this category is Mindset from Vault. So this book is about a group of friends in college, and they discover this frequency that when a human hears it, it basically mind controls them when they hear this frequency. So they build this thing into an app. But then it kind of takes you through the course of a few years of what they do with this, and over that course of that time, they have to figure out, what do we do? What do we use this for? They set rules for themselves about, we'll never use it on each other, we'll never use it for personal gain or for this or for that. But over the course of time, those rules start to bend a little bit, and what do they ultimately decide to do with it, and what ultimately happens with this app, with this mind-controlling frequency in it. A really interesting book. It's really cool, the way it kind of sort of jumps back and forth in time, and the way that they, the things that they decide to do with this, just really interesting. I really like this book as well. But my favorite book of the year in this category goes to Grimm from Boom Studios. So this book is really good. It's about a girl named Jessica Harrow. She is a Reaper who is in charge of taking people who have just died, transporting their souls from where they died to where they need to go in the afterlife. But she doesn't know how she died, and all the other Reapers do. So that makes her unique. And then something happens in the first issue that Reapers aren't supposed to be able to do, and she starts to question her whole existence, basically. And she goes on this quest to find out who she is, how she really died, things like that. And then the mystery gets deeper. They get into more dangerous situations, and it's just really, really good. It creates a really interesting world, this world of the afterlife, basically. The art is fantastic. And this book too came with these really awesome foil virgin covers, which were not incentive variants. They were just open order variants, which you don't see very often. So I think I've got 5 issues. I think 6 came out this year. But yeah, this was a really good series, and absolutely my favorite one in this category this year. So that's it, guys. Those are my favorite books from this group of comics. Be sure to let me know in the comments what are your favorite books, and be sure to follow, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do to see what my other favorite books are from the other categories.